Good evening guys, this is your WD Game 217. Thank you for joining me for my premiere video of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and for this video we will be doing the mission obtaining the Reaper IFF. This is one of the key missions in the story of the game because you cannot proceed with the final parts or the final sections or missions of the game without getting this. And this is also a very significant mission because this is where you get the final member of your team, which is a very highly unlikely member of the team. Alright, I'll tell you why later before the video ends. So as you can see, we are fighting death, synthetic beings created by the Reapers. Alright. So my squad right now is composed of Jacob and Tali Vas Normandy. Excuse me for that.
Blowing up a barrier. I'm taking fire. Trouble coming. Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Deploying combat mode.
Alright. We're almost at the end of this mission, this particular mission, to obtaining the Reaper IFF.
Incoming.
Oh yeah! Shockwave combo. So these guys can be, the enemies. These types of enemies can be very irritating or annoying. The problem with them is there's too many of them. There are a good number of them, and they will try to swarm you. And when they get close, you're gonna be in trouble. Now, that other type of enemy, the one with the hunchback, it's more long range. But when it hits you with this long range attack, you're definitely gonna feel it. Yeah, it's called the Scion, and it's armored. So you can't get rid of it easily. Alright. There.
Charge him up.
See, there's still more of them. The husks. shoot! Damn it! Why aren't you using your gun? Why am I not using my gun? Nice, nice. Nice. Yeah, I started to like the Adept class in Mass Effect 2 because in Mass Effect 1 I wasn't really exploring the classes, so I think I just started it for the sake of starting it. You know, that's the reason why I didn't even know. I thought all the while I thought that in Mass Effect 1 you can change your appearance, you can change your class. But when I started again after finishing Mass Effect 2, this game, I realized that it's actually
Then we get the hell out.
possible. No, it's not possible, but it's actually allowed for the players to change the appearance of Shepard and to change the class of Shepard in Mass Effect 1. So in Mass Effect 1, my first playthrough of Mass Effect 1, I wasn't really keen into it, you know, because I was having my reservations because it's a space game, you know, it's a outer space game, which, you know, I have very little interest in those types of whatever types of pop culture. But you know, as I played it, I loved it, and you know, I liked it, and then I'm starting to love it. So yeah, in Mass Effect 2, I started to like the Adept class. In Mass Effect 1, having said what I said earlier, my class was a soldier, so you know, my specialty, basically my skills are with guns. I don't have the skills of the Adept or the Biotics, you know, the telekinetic power, as I would describe it. Now, when I played the Mass Effect 2, I tried being a Biotic or being a telekinetic, and I really liked it. I have actually in Mass Effect 3. I'm currently playing Mass Effect 3, and I am still a Biotic. My character is still a Biotic, not a Biot, but a Biotic. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just not that. Anyway, my character is still a Biotic. And I was enjoying it to the point that I rarely use the guns anymore. I just use my powers, my telekinetic powers, and speeding up the recharge time of my powers in Mass Effect 3 allowed me to use the powers as often as I could, as often as possible. So, you know, there's really little use for me to there's really little reason for me to use the guns anymore. But that's the reason why in Mass Effect 3 I'm just using a single gun, which I rarely use because of my telekinetic powers. Anyway, so as I was saying, I started loving the Adept class because of its biotic telekinetic powers. And in this game, in Mass Effect 2, I was enjoying using the shockwave. In this game, I still haven't figured out the trick to maximizing the class, the powers of the class Adept. So as you can see, I'm still pretty much using guns. But one reason for that, of course, is that the game allows you to use multiple guns. Like this one, I have a rifle and a semi-automatic machine gun, and I also have a pistol, if I'm not mistaken, and the one at the left, at my back on the left, to the left, is actually a heavy gun. So, you know, you're allowed to use several guns. Unlike in Mass Effect 3, you are actually limited based on your class and based on your specialization. I just couldn't I just can't recall the factors that you have to consider in Mass Effect 3 for weapon usage, because in Mass Effect 3 I imported my save game from Mass Effect 2, so my character in Mass Effect 3 is still an adept, so it's still more on telekinetic power. And in Mass Effect 3, your arms or your weapon, the available weapon that you can carry with you is limited based on your customization, and to some extent the weight or the carrying capacity of the character. So since my character in Mass Effect 3 is still an adept, I am only allowed to carry... Actually, I can carry several weapons, come to think of it, if I remember correctly. But the thing is, the problem with that, well, like what I did here, singularity in the middle, and then they're just bottleneck. But anyway, as I was saying, looking back, and I mean, you know, I remember I am allowed to carry several weapons in Mass Effect 3 as well. It's just that you're gonna give up your weight, your movement, right, and the recharge speed of your powers if you carry more weapons. That's the reason why, since I am an adept, or my character is still an adept in Mass Effect 3, I chose not to carry several weapons, but I just carry one weapon, so that my carry capacity or my weight limit is not occupied or is not compromised, and at the same time allowing the recharge time of my powers to be as quickly as possible. That's the reason why I can use my telekinetic powers as often as I could, because of the adjustment that I made in terms of weapon equipment or weapon availability. Alright, so okay. Alright, so cutscene. That guy lying there is the last character that you will have as a team member. I mean, you can have it if you choose to, but you can also get rid of it. Depends on you. But I wanted to complete my squad, my team. So that's the reason why I chose to have it with my team. So as you can see, we rescued that. By the way, that creature is a Geth.
Open the port side
so Geth is an enemy. The Geth is an enemy. But here, there is a story behind it why we were able to have a Geth as an ally. Jump, jump, whee!
We're clear. Go.
Would be amazing if the jump, there's a button for jump, you know, in the game. But anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. Thank you for joining my premiere tonight. Once again, this has been your PWD Gamer 217 signing off.